Thanks for joining me today. Today's Tuesday tip video tutorial is watercoloring with an aqua painter and watercolor pencils. Here is the card I created for this tutorial. It features the Coffee Cafe suite of products on page 31 in the 2017-2018 annual catalog. The stamp set is called Coffee Cafe, and I use the large coffee cup down here in the corner and then the sentiment over here. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm using a piece of watercolor paper and it measures 2.5 inches by 3 inches. When I'm coloring with an aqua painter, I prefer to use watercolor paper as it's designed especially for watercoloring. It absorbs the water to keep the paper flat for a high quality finished look. I'm using the Early Espresso watercolor pencil. That's pencil number 10. The watercolor pencils come in a set of 13 different colors. And I'm actually also going to be using my aqua painter. And this is, an aqua painter. It's got just regular tap water inside. And I'm just going to do a watercolor wash. So what I'm going to do is take my pencil and color on to my watercolor paper, filling up this rectangle. You could do this on any background of your projects. And I'm just going to bring over a paper towel to protect my surface. And now I'm going to just squeeze gently with my watercolor, aqua painter, and watercolor. And this is called watercolor wash. And just fill up the entire rectangle. Okay, that looks great. So now once the whole rectangle is filled, I'm going to set this aside to dry for about 10 minutes. And for the sake of this video, I actually pre-colored one here and it's ready to stamp the images. So I am going to bring over my Early Espresso ink and I'm going to bring over my stamp. This is the coffee cup stamp. We'll ink that up. And just press and hold for a few seconds with your photopolymer. Okay, that looks great. Now I'm just going to grab the sentiment, ink that up with the Early Espresso, whoops, and stamp that right in the middle and press and hold for a couple seconds. And there we have it. Now let me bring back my finished card. I used the Big Shot die cutting machine and the coordinating coffee cups framelit dies to cut out the large cups, the lids, the little splash sticks, and the cup wrapper. The designer series paper used in the background here and on this cup and the little splash sticks is called the Coffee Break Designer Series paper. So that's my finished card, and that is the technique of watercoloring with a watercolor pencil and an aqua painter to make a watercolor wash. Thanks so much for joining me today for another Tuesday tip video tutorial. I'll be back again next week to share another project with you.